Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Okay, so this poem, how's everybody doing? Good? Sleepy? Let's wake up a little bit, okay? Inshallah.
I'll wake up.
This poem is called A Heart Language. Now, where do I start? Perhaps it's best that it's a message straight from the inner parts of the heart. I bring you strange news. I am a heart speaking, and I have a language too. But before I tell you about myself, I'd like to point out something else, like how the world around us seems so everlasting, and I want you to imagine all the lives attached with worldly passions, like cars, cash, and mansions, usually end up being veiled from God to the same extent of their attachments. But I am a better attraction, since I am beautifully fashioned to beat with compassion. And though I am not everlasting, I can be a source of true satisfaction. I am the flesh that drives words to action. I love interactions and I hate factions. And I encourage all hearts to beat together for the best reactions. I want you to ask yourself, why do the rhythms of your heart dance for someone else? Why is it that you can give up your time or walk 1,000 miles and force 1,000 smiles, one after another, to hide the sorrow that lies behind the depth of your eyes, forgetting to realize year after year that all these worldly positions are the reasons for your tears? And that's why I'm here to remind you of your purpose. So you should learn my language to make your life worth it. So Allah says, أَلَمْ يَأْنِ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَن تَخْشَعَ قُلُوبُهُمْ لِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَمَا نَزَلَ مِنَ الْحَقِّ وَلَا يَكُونُوا كَالَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ وَمَا نَزَلَ مِنَ الْحَقِّ وَلَا يَكُونُوا كَالَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ مِنْ قَبْلُ فَطَالَ عَلَيْهِمُ الْأَمَدُ فَقَسَتْ قُلُوبُهُمْ وَكَثِيرٌ مِّنْهُمْ فَاسِقُونَ. I am just a heart inside of a body that is most likely exhausted by chasing the happiness of this world. Sometimes I'm sacrificed for diamonds and pearls, but my voice shines better than anything, so it's time for me to speak, and I hope your harshness doesn't get in the way of the softness of my speech. Now, they say the best things in life are free. That's true. I mean, imagine I charge you $1 for every beat, so you should be thankful that my existence helps you breathe, yet you feel no need at times for the one who created you in I and E. So don't deny him all the while you believe in me, and the root of all goodness can come from planting just one seed. So the belief in the oneness of Allah is just what one needs. So Allah says, اعلموا أن الله يحيي الأرض بعد موتها قد بينا لكم الآيات لعلكم تعقلون إن المصدقين والمصدقات وأقرضوا الله قرضا حسنا يضاعف لهم ولهم أجر كريم والذين آمنوا بالله ورسله أولئك هم الصديقون والشهداء عند ربهم لهم أجرهم ونورهم والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا أولئك أصحاب الجحيم. I just wanted to remind you that I have a voice too, and if you can't hear me in seclusion, there is no freedom in life that will suffice you. I am one of those hearts trying to preoccupy my time with all of His creational signs, while you are one of those who direct the mind to find other ways to nourish and wish for ways to erase the blemishes left behind from the crimes you committed, and thus I slowly start to die. I am soft-spoken, but some never try to hear me out. Every time I remind them of their Creator, they start to create doubts. Due to a mind that doesn't ponder, I sometimes wander. So I go around seeking attention, not to mention I am the mirror of your intention. So I ask God to cover me with the righteous robe, for the darkness of holes in me can be seen through the whiteness of any clothes, like the likeness of those who suffer internally while it externally shows how low one can go. But what do I know? I'm tired of growing weak and old, being told that I can make a difference while being shown bodies and souls selling themselves for happiness other than to the one who has total control. I have a voice too, so I'm here to tell you that none of the silver and gold in this world can pile up to console a heart that pursues happiness without having a true goal. And so Allah says,
اعلموا أنما الحياة الدنيا لعب ولهو وزينة وتفاخر بينكم وتكاثر في الأموال والأولاد كمثل غيث أعجب الكفار نباته ثم يهيج فتراه مصفرا ثم يكون حطاما وفي الآخرة عذاب شديد ومغفرة من الله ورضوان وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور سابقوا إلى مغفرة من ربكم وجنة عرضها كعرض السماء والأرض أعدت للذين آمنوا بالله ورسله ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم.
I've been broken enough, so trust me when I speak about love. After all, I am a heart, and the way I express myself is a beautiful art. If only you could understand my language, you wouldn't fall in anguish. And I don't want to supplicate and become restricted by your addictions, for these are the same things that'll cause my afflictions. So don't interfere with my choices, because I am the voice of many voices, and people don't own me, I own people. That's why I command limbs to do crazy things, both good and evil. For a hard heart, it is tough to feel a spiritual buzz, so it rusts. For a soft heart, a single reminder is enough to fall in love with the Creator from above. That's why I want to raise my voice too. Though I am confined behind walls and commanded by the mind, I have a choice too. I can express the vastness of your chest and the sadness behind each breath, lest you become breathless by suppressing my softness. I have a voice too, though my language is ignored often. I can't force your heart to soften, but I can show you a light that can brighten your heart no matter how much it's darkened. And I hope you take a stance towards the right direction to prove that your intention is a state, not a statement, which is latent until the actions of your heart free you from enslavement. And when we speak, we leave people in amazement, but only God knows the inner condition of our hearts and its inner fragrance. Trust me, I know about heart-softening agents. For the scholars and the laymen, it is the words of God that the messengers came with. When it comes to believing in God, don't give doubt a consideration, because those who believe wholeheartedly are best in His revelation, and I am nothing but a means by your elevation. So if you want to understand me, have a little patience, and that, my dear friend, is true happiness, true salvation. And so God says,
ما أصاب من مصيبة في الأرض ولا في أنفسكم إلا في كتاب من قبل أن نبرأها إن ذلك على الله يسير لكي لا تأسوا على ما فاتكم ولا تفرحوا بما آتاكم والله لا يحب كل مختال فخور الذين يبخلون ويأمرون الناس بالبخل ومن يتول فإن
you remember this heart-to-heart message and take it as a lesson. Be humble, but take advantage when God gives you chances. And if you want to pursue happiness, start today by learning the heart language. Jazakallah khair.